Oh hey, look who's finally sitting down to do another favorites video for you. It's me, your long lost pale olive bestie, Hallie. If you're new around here, hello, I'm Hallie. I make content for pale people, pale olive people, beauty lovers in general. But I specialize in olive skin beauty. I think it's been a solid 1 to 2, maybe 3 months since I've even made a YouTube video for you. As you may have noticed, this is a new setup. This is my new apartment that I moved into about a month ago. Time has come to talk about my favorites for the month of June. It's July. I must come to talk about my favorites for the month of July. I'm gonna start with something unconventional. I hardly ever have hair favorites. I do not do anything fancy with my hair. I don't use 1,000 hair products. I am typically only a shampoo, conditioner, heat protectant, dry shampoo kind of girl. That's literally all I use. And then hairspray for when I do style it a little bit. Because of that, I am a dry shampoo connoisseur. I've been trying this for a couple months now, and I have to say, I think it is the best dry shampoo I've ever used in the world. It is the Not Your Mother's Texturizing Beach Babe dry shampoo. First of all, it smells amazing. It has toasted coconut fragrance, and I would agree, it smells very yummy and tropical. I use dry shampoo every single day. I have a very oily scalp and very fine hair, and that's just not a fun combo. But this stuff works so well, and not only does it work well, I didn't realize that I had to purchase it less often than my previous dry shampoo because I feel like I go through it so quickly. This bottle lasts forever. It's a 7-ounce bottle. I'm used to having to buy dry shampoo like every other week at least. I can't remember when I bought one of these. I had this for 2, maybe 3 weeks. I guess it just works so well that I don't need to use a lot of it. And she's not super expensive. You can still find her at the drugstore, which is very important to me. Perhaps a new favorite of all time. Moving on to complexion products, I had 2 that really stood out to me, and I'm really surprised by that. Try a lot of products, and I hardly ever fall in love with any. I am in love with these 2. I egregiously underestimated how amazing the new e.l.f. Halo Skin Tint would be. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. I think people with dry skin don't tend to love it. I have combo skin, and it's really acting up right now, and it is dry along like my chin and the perimeter of my face. I'm also very oily in my T-zone. I'm also a certified skin tint hater. It's never worked with my skin well, and I've never liked the coverage they offer. I'm more of a full coverage girl. This has changed my mind on skin tints. Frankly, it is the best product for the summer. I wish I tried it sooner and told you guys about it sooner. Not that it needs any more hype. Not only does it have SPF 50 in it, it's water resistant for 80 minutes. I literally wore it to the pool one day and it lasted so well. And obviously I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't find a shade match. I ended up sticking with Fair Neutral, but I also tried Fair Warm and it was really good too, just a tiny bit more yellow. I have tried different combinations of powders and setting sprays with this, but I feel like overall, it's on its own just works really well. Also, like, almost full coverage, and I really like that. It's like my go-to heavy duty, I know I'm gonna be sweating for the day, summer skin tint. It's so good. It's kind of expensive for e.l.f. in the drugstore, but frankly, for how well it works, I think it's worth the price. Another skin tint type product that I did not think I would like, this isn't brand new, but it's new to me, the Ilia Complexion Stick. I swatched it like a year or 2 ago when it actually came out in stores, and I already knew that the lightest shade worked well for me, but I was really excited to try this formula this summer. I wanted something that was quick to throw on, easy to blend out, it's really natural on the skin, but still give me some kind of coverage. The formula is so amazing. It's so smooth and easy to blend, so I feel like it lasts really well. I even put some under my eyes some days, and I feel like it lasted pretty well with a tiny bit of powder. It is probably the most skin-like looking product I've ever tried. To say the shade I wear is 1N Hinoki. It's a little more neutral than olive, but because it's pretty sheer, I feel like I can get away with it. She is on the pricey side, but honestly, it's an absolutely beautiful product, and I would probably spend money on her again. What to do next? Let's talk about my favorite cheek products that have been like my go-tos for the summer. Besides the obvious, I wear the Mob Beauty Cream Clay Blush in the shade M73 like almost every day. I've been enjoying some more summery colors. Recently tried the Danessa Yummy Skin Blush formula, the shade Rosé and Brunch. Oh, hello child. Hi, what's up? Are you done? Nope, I'm not done. I thought it was just gonna be a more mauve shade, but it looks a little more coral on the cheek. Danessa formulas are also top tier, like nothing beats them for me. Send me a couple of these blushes in PR and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Danessa. This is one of my new favorite blush formulas for sure. I think I've talked about this one before. I actually can't remember. I haven't had it for super long, but it's the Kulfi Beauty Mehndi Moment Blush. This is the shade Garland Glow, and I chose it because the tube looks terrifying. Thankfully, it's not as orange as the tube. You can kind of see up close. It's a little more corally, leans a little more red than orange. Actually wearing it as part of my blush combo today. Formula is kind of moussey and it dries down kind of matte, and so I like that for longevity. It's something I've been liking to do with a lot of my blush combos because I've been trying to go for more peachy orange blushes. I've been scared of them for a while, but I am technically a true spring color season, and I feel like I also bring that up in all of my videos, which is ironic because I only wear my colors in makeup sometimes. Because of that, I've been reaching for this Gen C Beauty Clean Sheen Lip and Cheek color in the shade Apricot. I suppose I could swatch these for you, but you can kind of see up close. It's a really pretty apricot color. It's almost like a serum and it's sheer, but you can build it up. So I have something like this that's a little more pinky. I will take some of this and put it on top and it warms it up. That's been a really great trick for me to get something a little bit warmer, a little bit peachier without just wearing like straight orange blush. Let me tell you something. For somebody who doesn't wear a setting spray, I sure loved a lot of setting sprays this July. I've actually gone outside and done some things this summer and I hate it because it's 100 degrees outside. On a little bit of color even though I've been wearing SPF. And Onesize recently came out with a sunscreen setting spray. It's the Until Dawn Mattifying Sunscreen Makeup Setting Spray. It has SPF 28 in it. I went to 2 concerts this month. One of them was outside, and though it was in the evening, it was still sunny for an hour or two. You better believe I popped some of this on. This was also really good for reapplying. I highly recommend this product. This Onesize glitter setting spray is my new everything. Practically made for concerts. You can put it in your hair, on your body. It sticks the best to makeup and to hair. It's also waterproof. Easy way to make your makeup look really fun without putting in a ton of effort, so love that. As far as longevity goes, the Naba Cosmetics Extreme Fix Setting Spray is officially my new holy grail. I have done a test dunking my face of makeup in a bowl of water with the setting spray for them before, and it really does work. I actually put one of my friends onto it recently because she's going on a trip. This stuff is actually everything proof. It's a small business, so we love to support them. What it must be like to be an extrovert and not need coffee and a voice break every time you talk this much on camera. Did you know I'm not an extrovert? I know you see me talk on camera all the time, but am in fact quite introverted. We do eyes or lips next. Kind of want to say lips for last because that's my favorite category. I have a shocking amount of eye products I actually liked this month. I think we'll do those. The smartest thing I did was start with my hair up this time so I wouldn't have to put it up halfway through the video. Huh? If you've been paying attention, you know that's an issue for me. Most surprising favorite for me this month is an eyebrow pencil. You need to know that first of all, I pretty much have 0 eyebrows. Do I also pluck them really thin? Yes. I have much more eyebrow than this naturally? No. Always just use brown eyeshadow and a really tiny brush and just kind of, you know, felt it in where I needed to. And I tried this brow pencil, Make Beauty Infinite Brow Nano Pencil. I think NYX Cosmetics has a similar one that I haven't tried yet. A couple shades of these. I have cool brown and I've been using warm brown lately. As you can see, she is extremely fine. And though it comes with a spoolie on the other end, which is great, I don't have anything to spoolie, so I'll take a small brush and I'll just kind of blend it a little bit to get my little 90s brows that I have right now. It lasts pretty well too. Surprise number 2 that I've fallen in love with are eyeshadow sticks, specifically the new Color Fix sticks by Danessa Myricks. I've already mentioned that her products are top tier, but she really did something with these. Because I am a certified eyeshadow stick hater too. You're supposed to keep the little cap that comes on with it, by the way. Don't do what I did. I threw them out. I regret everything now. All of them have a metallic side and a glitter side, and they also detach. First of all, they're very creamy, very buildable. They have a cooling effect to them, which feels really nice when you put them on too. They dry down and they last. Don't get super weird and creasy, which is one thing I hate about eyeshadow sticks. Like, what's the point to me? If I'm gonna put it on my eyelid, especially because I have like partially hooded eyes, I don't want something that's gonna get creasy or not dry down. Here are just a couple of the duos. They are so unbelievably gorgeous. They're also so easy to remove. You can literally wash them off with water. They're like everything I could want in an eyeshadow stick as somebody who doesn't like eyeshadow sticks. I've probably mentioned this before, but it's by Naba Cosmetics. I do work with them often, but it's because they're an amazing brand. I've been using their Crystal Creamy Pigment palette a lot lately. It's like every sparkly color I could ever want. Like, look at how insanely gorgeous that is. Indie brands just do like sparkle and duochrome and iridescence just so well. I've been really surprised to find myself on the color mascara train. Lethal Cosmetics sent me a PR package. Thank you so much, Lethal. And I've fallen in love with their charged mascaras. They have the most gorgeous colors. Sent me 3, but I've really been loving 2 of them in particular. Honestly, I'm mad I didn't think to put this one on today. The shade Voltage, a fiery red. Almost looks like a neon orange, honestly. This is Reactor. It's like a gorgeous lavender lilac color. Drugstore favorite that I hadn't actually tried before is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I tried the waterproof one before and I did like it. I don't know why I stopped using it. I'm wearing it layered with another mascara today, and I feel like for the price, she just, I don't know, I just feel like the length and the volume can't be beat. Oh my god, I need to build up my YouTube stamina. It's time for my favorite part. Lips. With the amount of lippies I have, I can't believe that I still have new favorites like every month. I always have a new NYX. Did I start the video yet? I have no idea what I'm doing. Always trying a new NYX butter gloss. I decided to get Tiramasu this month. Shade Tiramisu is more pink than I thought she would be, but I think she's looked really pretty over like cool tone brown lip liners. If you don't just want something nude, I feel like this is a really good option if you're cool toned. I was gonna save these for last, but while we're on the topic of NYX, I freaking love their Duck Plump glosses. Are kind of expensive for the drugstore and I don't love that, but honestly, I'd rather pay for these than any other high-end lip plumper because, oh my god, they hurt, but they hurt so good. They really work. The pigment in these is insane. It's better than any other lip gloss I've tried, honestly. They're juicy and the shade range is incredible. They're like always expanding it too. I tried 2 shades on a whim this month and I'm in love with both of them. Like, and I don't say that lightly. I have a lot of lip products, okay? I love these colors so much. This is the shade Peach Out. I'm actually wearing it today. Fine, I'll touch her up for you. She looks kind of orange going on, but oh my god, she's the most perfect peach gloss I could ever ask for. Like, tell me that isn't gorgeous. If you get it in your mouth, you will be coughing and choking and dying because the ginger in these is spicy. I also get compliments every time I wear this other shade. It's so pretty. The shade Wine Knot. I'll swatch it for you, but I don't want my hand to be on fire. I'm wearing it in a lot of my recent videos on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see it. It's the most perfect, deep, kind of warm red gloss. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Obsessed with these, truly. And two that I've had for a little while that I didn't expect to like are from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's their Lip Velvet. Didn't like this formula at first, but it's really growing on me. When I'm in like a matte lip mood, I've really been like reaching for these. When I tell you, I think I'm just in the mood for fall lips already. Fall makeup is my favorite. This is the shade Cool Brown. Feels like a mousse when you put it on. Brown shade is so pretty. I feel like it's definitely not cool. I'd say it's like neutral leaning warm, but it's so pretty on its own or with a lip liner. The perfect 90s brown lip. This one doesn't have a shade name on it. I think it was from their TikTok special holiday collection this past December. Yeah, I'm just wearing it now, okay? Not pomegranate. That one was more of a cool red. I'll put it in text in the video if I can find it. Might have been limited edition. I hope not because it's gorgeous. I'm liking this one because it's like a little more muted. That's everything. I did have a question for you before you go. First, I've been reading a lot more and I often read at least a couple books a month. And I was wondering if I should include like reading updates, be like book favorites or monthly book favorites. My favorites video, is that something you guys would be interested in? Should I make it a separate video? I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. If you don't already follow me and you want more pale olive beauty content, tips and tricks, don't forget to like this video and follow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.